So, very good morning. Our chief guest has arrived. We'll be just starting the program in a minute or two. request the participants to kindly welcome our dignitaries and our chief guests. Please kindly rise and give them a warm welcome. Well, our chief guest is here. May I request everyone to kindly welcome him, please? Our director Passer has also joined us. Please welcome him with a round of applause, please. Very good morning to the Honorable Chief Guest, dignitaries and participants present here, and we welcome you to the inaugural function of the Vigilance Awareness Week 2022.
We also welcome all participants attending this event virtually across various NLCIL units and offices.
May I invite our company CEO, CVO, functional directors, and our most respected chief guest, Professor R.M. Kadiresan, to join the dais, please.
I kindly request everyone, all my colleagues and seniors to welcome the dignitaries with huge rounds of applause.
May I now request everyone present here to kindly rise for the NLCIL theme song in Tamil and Hindi, followed by Tamil Taiwartu, please.
NLC India. எதிர்காலமும் சிறக்க வேண்டும், எல்லோரும் சிரித்து வாழ வேண்டும். என்னாலும் வளர்ச்சி நம் நாடும் காணுமே, நான் நாட்டின் ஆற்றல் உற்சாகம் செய்வேனே. கண்முன்னே தேசம் மின்னொளியில் ஜொலிக்கட்டும், அதற்கென்றும் உழைப்பேனே. நான் NLC India, நான் NLC India, நான் NLC India.
चमकता हूँ, कुछ कर गुजरने की
चाह रखता हूँ, अटल विश्वास की कामना करता हूँ, मैं देश को समझौता हूँ, उसकी ताकत हूँ, कल संवारता हूँ, मैं NLC इंडिया हूँ।
मैं दिलों तक
पहुँचता हूँ, खुशियाँ फैलाता हूँ, नई खोज को गले से लगाता, मैं NLC इंडिया हूँ। मैं देश को संजोता हूँ, उसकी ताकत हूँ, कल संवारता हूँ, मैं NLC इंडिया हूँ, मैं NLC इंडिया हूँ, मैं NLC इंडिया हूँ।
നീരാറും കടലുടുത്ത നിലമടந்த കിഴിലൊഴുകും സീരാറും മലനമെവൻ തികഴ്വരത കണ്ടമിതിൽ എക്കണവും മതിസിറந்த ദ്രാവിഡകൾ തിരുനാടും തക്ക സിറപ്പിറയുതലും തരിത്തലരും തിലകവുമേ திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறமையான செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுவே வாழ்த்ததுவே வாழ்த்ததுவே.
Thank you all. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel has expressed that every citizen of India must remember that he is an Indian and that he has every right in this country but with certain duties.
Every year, Vigilance Awareness Week is observed during the week in which birthday of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, 31st October, is celebrated. It is in this connect that the Central Vigilance Commission is observing the Vigilance Awareness Week from 31st October to 6th November 2022 with the theme Corruption-Free India for a Developed Nation.
May I now invite Sri Ashok Dattatreya Kyote, our CGM Vigilance, to deliver his welcome address.
Most respected chief guest of the function, Professor R.M. Kadrisan sir, who has done PhD, DSc, he is the Vice Chancellor of Annamala University, who is attending this function in spite of his busy schedule. Please give him a very big round of applause and welcome. I welcome you, sir. Most respected functional directors, Sri Saji John, Director Power, sir. I welcome you, sir. Most respected Director PNP Mohan Reddy, sir. I welcome you, sir. Most respected CEO L. Chandrasekhar, sir. I welcome you, sir. Executive Director, Chief General Manager, General Managers, Executive and employees present through online mode, young graduate executive engineers, partners in progress, the representatives of recognized trade union, NLC Worker Progressive Union, Tomusa, NLC Anna Workers and Staff Union, ATP, representative of NLC Graduate Engineer Association, GIA, NLC Graduate Engineer Association, EA, NLC National Graduate Engineer Association, NGA, NLC Officers Association, OA, representative of SC/ST Employee Welfare Association, NLC ST Employee Welfare Association, NLC OB Employee Association, and representative of women in public sector WIPs. Ladies, gentlemen, press and media, I welcome you all to this Vigilance Awareness Week inauguration function. On behalf of Vigilance Department, I thanks you all for coming to this gracious function, which will start from this today's function, and it will up to 6th November. This function will be there. In this week, we are having so many activities, competitions to spread the awareness throughout the all our organization, as well as Vigilance CVC has given our guidelines to observe 3 months campaign before this Vigilance Awareness Week regarding property management, management of asset, record management, technological initiative, updation of guidelines, disposal of complaints. So not only this week, throughout the year, some vigilance activities are going on, and we are vigil all the years. So this is the guidelines given by CVC. I once again thanks and welcome all for this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your welcome address. Flowers are the best means to express our emotions. May I request Shri L. Chandrasekhar, IFS CVO NLCIL, to kindly honor our chief guest, Professor R.M. Kadiresan, Vice Chancellor, Annamalai University, Chidambaram, with a bouquet, please.
Lighting of lamp is a tradition that brings prosperity and signifies the beginning of the event on an auspicious note. May I invite the dignitaries on the dais to kindly light the Kuttuvilakku.
Thank you. Taking integrity pledge will reaffirm our commitment towards vigilant India. May I invite Shri L. Chandrasekhar, IFS CVO NLCIL, to administer the pledge in Tamil. All are requested to repeat the pledge, please.
நேர்மை உறுதிமொழி. நமது நாட்டின் பொருளாதார வளர்ச்சிக்கும் அரசியல் வளர்ச்சிக்கும் சமூக வளர்ச்சிக்கும் ஊழல் ஒரு பெரும் தடையாக உள்ளது என்பதை நான் நம்புகிறேன். இதற்கு தீர்வு காண அரசு, தனியார் துறை மற்றும் பொதுமக்கள் என அனைத்து தரப்பினரும் இணைந்து ஊழலை முற்றிலும் ஒழிக்க முயற்சிகளை மேற்கொள்ள வேண்டும். என்பதையும் நான் உறுதியாக நம்புகிறேன். ஒவ்வொரு குடிமகனும் எந்நேரமும் விழிப்புடன் இருப்பதுடன் எப்போதும் உறுதிமிக்க நேர்மையுடனும் அதிகபட்ச நாணயத்துடனும் நடந்து கொள்வதன் மூலம் ஊழலுக்கு எதிரான போரில் தங்கள் பங்களிப்பினை வழங்க முடியும் என்பதை நான் நன்கு உணர்கிறேன். எனவே நான் கீழ்க்கண்ட உறுதிமொழிகளை உளமாற எடுத்துக்கொள்கிறேன். எனது அன்றாட வாழ்க்கையில் நேர்மையான வழியிலிருந்து விலகாது அனைத்து செயல்களையும் சட்டப்படி செய்வேன். நான் லஞ்சம் வாங்கவும் மாட்டேன், கொடுக்கவும் மாட்டேன். எனது செயல்பாடுகள் அனைத்தையும் நேர்மையாகவும் முற்றிலும் வெளிப்படைத்தன்மையுடனும் நிறைவேற்றுவேன். எனது செயல்கள் அனைத்தையும் பொதுமக்களின் நலனை முன்னிறுத்தியே மேற்கொள்வேன். எனது தனிப்பட்ட வாழ்க்கையிலும் நேர்மைக்கு இலக்கணமாக திகழ்ந்து அனைவருக்கும் முன்மாதிரியாக திகழ்வேன். ஊழல் அல்லது லஞ்சம் தொடர்பான தகவல்கள் எனக்கு தெரிய வந்தால் அது குறித்து நடவடிக்கை எடுக்க சம்பந்தப்பட்ட அமைப்புகளிடம் தெரிவிப்பேன். Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our Director PNP, Shri K. Mohan Reddy, to administer the integrity pledge in Hindi.
Good morning to all of you. सत्यनिष्ठा प्रतिज्ञा। मेरा विश्वास है कि हमारे देश की आर्थिक, राजनैतिक तथा सामाजिक प्रगति में भ्रष्टाचार एक बड़ी बंद है। मेरा विश्वास है कि भ्रष्टाचार का उन्मूलन करने के लिए सभी संबंधित पक्षों जैसे सरकार, नागरिकों तथा निजी क्षेत्र को एक साथ मिलकर कार्य करने की आवश्यकता है। मेरा मानना है कि प्रत्येक नागरिकों को सतर्क होना चाहिए तथा उसे सदैव ईमानदारी तथा सत्यनिष्ठा के उच्चतम मानकों के प्रति वचनबद्ध होना चाहिए तथा भ्रष्टाचार के विरुद्ध संघर्ष में साथ देना चाहिए। अतः मैं प्रतिज्ञा करता हूँ कि जीवन के सभी क्षेत्र में ईमानदारी तथा कानून के नियमों का पालन करूँगा, ना तो रिश्वत लूँगा और ना ही रिश्वत दूंगा। सभी कार्य ईमानदारी तथा पारदर्शिक रीति से करूँगा। जनहित में कार्य करूँगा। अपने निजी आचरण में ईमानदारी दिखकर उदाहरण प्रस्तुत करूँगा। भ्रष्टाचार की किसी भी घटना की रिपोर्ट उचित एजेंसी को देंगे। जय हिंद।
Thank you, sir. May I now request our Director Power, Shri Shaji John, to kindly administer the pledge in English, please.
Integrity pledge. I believe that corruption has been one of the major obstacles to economic, political, and social progress of our country. I believe that all stakeholders, such as government, citizens, and private sector, need to work together to eradicate corruption. I realize that every citizen should be vigilant and commit to higher standards of honesty and integrity at all times, and support the fight against corruption. I therefore pledge to follow probity and rule of law in all walks of life, to neither take nor offer bribe, to perform all tasks in an honest and transparent manner, to act in public interest, to lead by example, exhibiting integrity in personal behavior, to report any incident of corruption to the appropriate agency. Thank you.
Thank you all. In connection with Vigilance Awareness Week 2022, Honorable has released her message. May I now invite Ms. N. Kartigai, Executive Director, MM&, Disposal, Contracts, CTO Civil and Environment Cell, to kindly read her message, please.
Good morning. I am reading the message of President of India. I am pleased to know that the Central Vigilance Commission is observing Vigilance Awareness Week 2022 from 31st October to 6th November 2022 on the theme Bhrashtachar Mukt Bharat, Vikasit Bharat, that is corruption-free India for a developed nation. The fight against corruption is the collective duty and responsibility of all the citizens of this great nation. The ideals of transparency and integrity are an integral part of our tradition and culture. A corruption-free India is the vision shared by all of us as we progress towards a new and developed India. We need to reiterate the ideals of integrity and accountability and strive towards embracing the values that have guided us in our journey so far. On this occasion, I commend the Central Vigilance Commission for its efforts in combating corruption and convey my best wishes for the success of Vigilance Awareness Week 2022. Signed by President of India. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now invite Shri N. Satish Babu, Executive Director, HR, to read the message of Honorable Vice President of India.
Very good morning to all of you. I am very privileged to read the message of Honorable Vice President of India on Vigilance Awareness Week. I am reading the message. I am pleased to know that the Central Vigilance Commission is observing Vigilance Awareness Week 2022 from 31st October to 6th November 2022 with the following theme: Corruption-Free India for a Developed Nation. Transparency, fairness, and accountability are essential values for the efficient functioning of the public administration. It is the responsibility of all the citizens of the country to come together in the efforts to ensure integrity in governance. This year, the Central Vigilance Commission have also undertaken a 3-month campaign on preventive vigilance measures. I hope to see all citizens and stakeholders collectively participate in large numbers in the fight against corruption. On this occasion, I commend the Central Vigilance Commission for their efforts in combating corruption and convey my best wishes for the success of Vigilance Awareness Week 2022. Signed, Honorable Vice President of India. Thank you.
May I now invite Shri Kaushal Kishore Anand, Executive Director Safety, to read the message of Honorable Prime Minister of India.
सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। केंद्रीय सतर्कता आयोग द्वारा 31 अक्टूबर से 6 नवंबर 2022 के बीच सतर्कता जागरूकता सप्ताह के आयोजन के बारे में जानकर प्रसन्नता हुई है। इस वर्ष सतर्कता जागरूकता सप्ताह के लिए भ्रष्टाचार मुक्त भारत विकसित भारत विषय का चयन सराहनीय है। भ्रष्टाचार न केवल सामान्य नागरिक को उसके अधिकारों से वंचित करता है, बल्कि देश की प्रगति में अवरोध भी उत्पन्न करता है और एक राष्ट्र के रूप में हमारी सामूहिकता की शक्ति को प्रभावित करता है। बीते 8 वर्षों में हम भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ जीरो टॉलरेंस की नीति को अपनाकर आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, जहां यह संदेश स्पष्ट है कि भ्रष्टाचार करने वाले किसी भी व्यक्ति या संस्थान को बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। इस तरह देश में विश्वास का एक वातावरण उत्पन्न हुआ है, जिसमें हर ईमानदार व्यक्ति आज खुद पर गर्व महसूस करता है। भ्रष्टाचार को मूल से उखाड़ फेंकने के लिए पूरी व्यवस्था को पारदर्शी बनाया जा रहा है। तकनीक और रिफॉर्म्स के जरिए व्यवस्था को मजबूती प्रदान की जा रही है, ताकि न केवल आज बल्कि भविष्य में भी किसी भी स्तर पर भ्रष्टाचार की गुंजाइश न रहे और नागरिकों का हित सुरक्षित रहे। यह जानकर प्रसन्नता हुई है कि इस वर्ष आयोग द्वारा निवारक सतर्कता उपायों पर 3 महीने का एक अभियान भी चलाया जा रहा है। कहा गया है, प्रक्षालनादि पंकज दूरात स्पर्शम वरम, अर्थात गंदगी लग जाए फिर उसे साफ करो, इससे अच्छा है कि गंदगी लगने ही न दो। जिन परिस्थितियों की वजह से भ्रष्टाचार पनपता है, हमारे लिए उन पर प्रहार करना आवश्यक है। आज़ादी के अगले 25 वर्षों की यात्रा एक भव्य और विकसित भारत के निर्माण में हम सभी का कर्तव्य काल है। यह अवसर एक सशक्त और आत्मनिर्भर भारत के निर्माण में अपने प्रयासों में तेजी लाने का है। मुझे विश्वास है कि सतर्कता जागरूकता सप्ताह का आयोजन जीवन में ईमानदारी, सत्यनिष्ठा और पारदर्शिता को बढ़ावा देकर राष्ट्र निर्माण के लिए हमारे संकल्पों को मजबूती प्रदान करेगा। केंद्रीय सतर्कता आयोग को आयोजन की सफलता और भविष्य प्रयासों के लिए हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। हस्ताक्षर माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी।
Thank you, sir. May I now invite Mr. G. Kannan, Executive Director Thermal, to read the message from Central Vigilance Commission, please.
A very good morning to all of you. I am privileged to read the message of Vigilance Commissioners and Central Vigilance Commissioner on this occasion. Central Vigilance Commission observes Vigilance Awareness Week every year in a week in which the birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel falls. It's our pleasure to announce that the Vigilance Awareness Week 2022 is being observed from 31st October to 6th November 2022 with the following theme: Corruption-Free India for a Developed Nation. As we progress in the journey towards growth and development, there is an ever-growing need for transparency and integrity in public administration. It is the collective duty and the responsibility of all citizens to fight corruption and build a strong and ethical India. As a precursor to Vigilance Awareness Week 2022, Central Vigilance Commission has undertaken a 3-month campaign, 16th August to 15th November, in which 6 different preventive vigilance measures were taken up as focus areas by different organizations. Children are the future of the country, and they would play a key role in building our nation. Keeping this in mind, we have also held an essay competition, on wherein there was enthusiastic participation of students. More than 7.6 lakh students of class 10th, 11th, and 12th studying in over 10,000 CBSE schools across the country have taken part and expressed their views on the subject. The Commission appeals to all citizens to come together to reaffirm our commitment to bring about integrity in all aspects of life for the nation's development. Signed by Vigilance Commissioners Mr. Arvind Kumar, Mr. Praveen N. K. Srivastava, and Chief Vigilance Commissioner Mr. Suresh N. Patel. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. This Vigilance Week celebration at NLCIL has planned programs, awareness quizzes, competitions, seminars, events, and many more things. Now, may I invite Sri L. Chandrasekhar, IFS, Chief Vigilance Officer, NLCIL, to share the overview of Vigilance Awareness Week 2022.
Thank you. Respected Chief Guest of this function, Professor R.M. Kadiresan, Vice Chancellor of Annamalai University, Functional Directors of the company, Executive Directors, Chief General Managers, Executives and employees present through online mode, young graduate executive trainees present here, partners in progress, the representatives of the recognized trade unions, NLC Workers Progressive Union, NLC Anna Workers and Staff Union, representatives of NLC Graduate Engineers Association, NLC Engineers Association, NLC National Graduate Engineers Association, NLC Officers Association, representatives of NLC SC/ST Employees Welfare Federation, NLC ST Employees Welfare Association, NLC OBC Employees Welfare Association, and representatives of women in public sector, press, media, ladies and gentlemen. உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய இனிய காலை வணக்கம். The observance of Vigilance Awareness Week is conducted in our company and in the country in general as per the direction of the Central Vigilance Commission every year. And this presents us an opportunity to interact with the employees, customers, vendors and other stakeholders to find a way for their grievances to be vented out and also to improve all the systems which are prevalent to bring them in line with the principles of integrity and ethics. I need not emphasize upon you that the business has to happen along with the concept of integrity and ethics. The Central Vigilance Commission, through the recent circular this year, has emphasized 6 areas focus areas as a precursor for the Vigilance Awareness Week 2022. They are property management, management of assets, record management, technological innovative initiatives, upgradation of guidelines, circulars or manuals, and finally, the disposal of complaints which are outstanding as on 15th August 2022. As a part of this 3 months campaign, various exercises have been carried on by various departments of the company, and the appointed nodal officers are doing human service to achieve these 6 objectives which have been enunciated by the Commission. A kick-off meeting of all the executive directors and the unit heads was done on 28/22 for this purpose. And also we have a monitoring mechanism, and review meetings are periodically held and reports are being sent to the Commission to achieve these 6-pronged objectives of the Commission. CVC, with the mandate of fighting corruption, has preventive, punitive and participative vigilance as its arms. To exercise general superintendence over vigilance administration, to collectively participate in different anti-corruption measures through different public awareness programs. This year, the concept, as we all know, is corruption-free India for a developed nation. With the consent and the direction of the CMD NLC, a circular was issued with a detailed plan of events to be organized by various departments. On 3/10/22, a review of all these action plans were held with the various unit heads, and the following are the activities which are going on in the company for this VAW 2022. Integrity pledge has been provided to all the employees through intranet, and mass pledges are being taken at various wings of the company, including LNDC, GVTC, PSTC, etc. Hoardings on integrity pledge have been placed in various prominent locations in the township and in the company like Pudupakam, GH, Main Bazaar, Archgate, CBS, etc. Printing of VAW messages and stickers in the pay slips and the inquiry and purchase orders have also been going on in the company as usual. The scrolling VAW messages in the local cable TV, Puducherry FM Rainbow, and also in the NLC tender portal NEAT is also going on. Playing of VAW messages in the NLC intercom telephone is also being introduced, along with the LED display in the main bazaar. Broadcasting of VAW messages this year is being done in the AR-FM Puducherry also, in addition to the public address system in the main bazaar. Apart from that, trilingual daily SMS with VAW slogans are sent to all the registered employees' mobile numbers from 18/10/2022. Essay writing and elocution competition in all the 3 languages are being conducted for the employees, not only in Neyveli, but in also all the units of the company, including Rajasthan, Odisha, Uttar Pradesh, and Jharkhand. On 18th and 19th of October, the Education Department, as an innovative measure, has started conducting elocution, essay, drawing competitions for all the students in Neyveli schools to spread the message on uprightness, integrity, righteousness, values, and ethics amongst the student community. Incidentally, today morning, I was in a school inaugurating a moral storytelling and a motivational speech by the students and for the students, which has been initiated in all the schools in Neyveli, and I am trying to motivate it in the other units also to conduct such programs in the Neyveli schools and also in the schools in the periphery of Neyveli for the 5 days commencing from today. 3 street plays and trilingual VAW audio messages are hosted in the NLC intranet portal on VAW 2022 to spread this awareness among the employees and stakeholders. Interviews with employees at various units were also conducted as a part of this program to promote ethics at workplace. Street play, flash mob dance, and Pattimandram at vantage points in the township area are also being arranged to reiterate the need for honesty, integrity, and accountability in our daily lives. Customized training and quiz programs, learning through vigilance conducted in various units of NLC by the Vigilance Department. Customer meet was conducted on 27/10, vendor meet was conducted on 28/10, and the contractor meet is supposed to happen on 7/11/2022. Also, feedback surveys has been done with all these 3 stakeholders, namely vendors, contractors, and employees. The retirees of this company, there is a grievance redressal campaign, special campaign, which is being conducted from 4/10 to, or rather, it was conducted from 4/10 to 10/10/2022, in which 165 grievances of the retired employees were addressed by us. The salient feature of the Vigilance Awareness Week is the Hindu, Tamil Tisai, and NLC quiz competition, which is conducted for the school students from class 3 to class 12 in 2 groups of junior and senior all over Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry. They have been classified into 4 regions, and the 3 regions contest is already over, and the 2nd of November we are having the contest in Chennai, and all these children will come down. The winning teams will come down to Neyveli, and there will be a summit clash on 4th 11/2022 in our campus, which we will all be witnessing, and may the best team win in the Hindu Tamil Tisai NLC quiz competition. Quiz competition is also conducted for the school students in Neyveli, and 2 teams from Neyveli will also contest with the school student teams which are coming from all over Tamil Nadu. Training programs like empowering towards challenge and change for women executives, financial fraud by National Forensic Science University, corruption-free workplace, another seminar, and the role of parents in inculcating ethics in children, all have been conducted in the physical mode by this LNDC where we are sitting now. The Jawahar Science and Science College staff and students participated in a talk show on the topic Lanja Udalatra Desam Uruvaga Thevai Tani Manida Manamatrama Kadumayana Sattangala, which was held on 2110 in Lignite Hall. The same will be telecast today. I request each one of you to witness it, watch it in DD Podigai between 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. today, and there will be a retelecast on the same DD Puducherry between 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock tomorrow evening. My personal request to each one of you to kindly have a viewing of this particular talk show wherein our own children have participated. Likewise, a great response has been received using photo standee and uploaded photos which are displayed in the virtual wall in the NLC intranet as well as the website. On 3/11, a walkathon is going to be conducted which will have visibility and mass appeal across all the strata of our society. Another noteworthy feature of our VAW program is the short film contest which we conduct every year. This year, to tell you, the response is really great. We have got a lot of entries, and may the best person win in that contest also. In addition to Neyveli, in NTPL, NUPPL, Barsingsar and Talabira projects also, a lot of initiatives have been done this year, including drawing, essay, elocution, other competitions. We have introduced a signature wall in the main bazaar, which our Honorable Chief Guest will be inaugurating after this program. In addition to that, we are also inaugurating the digitalization processes, PAP portal, etc., mobile app for ambulances and fire services, which will be inaugurated in the course of this function. As a gesture to spread awareness on a daily basis, customized mobile stand and customized mouse pad will also be launched today. Chariot with LED display for displaying vigilance awareness messages and the short video clippings which have been prepared is also going to be inaugurated by our Honorable Chief Guest in a short while from now. Finally, I would like to mention that in order to fight the menace of corruption, collective and concentrated efforts are required, in which the common man is an important part. And when empowered to become fully aware of his rights, he will get the urge to stand against corruption. What is required is constant and tireless vigilance, not only over the action of those around us, but over ourselves first. Let each and every citizen of this great nation take an oath to police himself in thought, word, and deed, that we may together step forward into a new tomorrow filled with hope, where ideals of accountability, trust, and integrity stand firm as pillars of our collective public lives. Jai Hind, Namaskara.
Thank you, sir, for sharing the overview about Vigilance Awareness Week 2022. It is indeed a pride to mention about the efforts of NLCIL under your leadership. Thank you.
May I again invite our CVO, sir, for releasing the trilingual handouts for the Vigilance Awareness Week 2022.
Thank you, sir, for doing the honor. May I now request our chief guest, Professor R.M. Kadiresan, for releasing of customized mobile stands as a part of the VAW celebrations, please. Thank you, sir, for doing the honor.
May I now request the chief guest, Professor R.M. Kadiresan, again for releasing of customized mouse pads.
One more, sir.
One more.
Thank you. Every year, we inaugurate or release several IT initiatives on this August occasion of inaugural event of Vigilance Awareness Week. Continuing our legacy, this year too, this event will mark the inauguration of 3 of our IT initiatives.
For the same, I would like to invite our chief guest, Professor R.M. Kadiresan, for the inauguration of digitalization of land management portal. Also, may I request our CGMLA, Mr. Vivekanandan S. Sir, to share an overview about the portal.
Very good morning to all, sir. Thank you very much, sir. This project has been taken up as per the new land management policy approved by the NLC management and also guidelines issued by the Ministry of Coal. We have taken up this project in 2 phases, phase 1 for Neyveli region and phase 2 for outside projects. The main salient feature of the project is all the land records are captured in soft form and digitized. This can be operated in single window. By clicking a survey number, all the data of the landowner can be known. It will avoid duplication of data, and any query can be raised and retrieved based on suitable questionnaires. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now take the opportunity to invite our Director Power, Shri Shaji John, sir, for inauguration of our second initiative, that is mobile application for ambulance and fire tender services, and for which I also request our ED Mines and Services, Shri Raj Shekhar Reddy, sir, to share an overview about the app.
Good morning to all. Respected dignitaries sitting on the dais and dignitaries sitting on the after dais. It's my privilege to tell about this app. During the second review meeting in this Vigilance Week, we had decided to implement this app. Generally, we all know about the GPS system, but using the GPS system in normal way is one part, and using the digital system to enhance the to implement increase the safety, and at the time of moving the patients from mines to hospital. So where is the van? How far it has reached? So because we all know our mines are quite far away from the hospital. So meantime, to monitor the ambulance activities and then this fire tenders in case of emergency is very, very essential, because time is very, very essential. During the time, each and every minute will save the life. So because of that, we have taken the
Of service as a cadre of professor. He has done his postdoctoral research in UK as a Commonwealth Fellow and obtained his prestigious DSc degree from Annamalai University. He's an international consultant for FAO Rome, IRRI Philippines, and expert committee member of National Biodiversity Authority, Ministry of Environment and Forestry. He's participating in Prime Minister's Skill India program as a technology developer and has evolved integrated rice, fish, poultry farming technology that has tripled the income of 1,600 farmers in Tamil Nadu as per Prime Minister's motto of doubling farmers' income, and introduced SIGAP rice variety that has survived recurrent floods in Kerala this year in almost 1,000 acres. He has completed research projects over rupees 16 crores sponsored by national and international agencies, including prestigious World Bank, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, USAID, ICAR, DST, DBT, etc., benefiting 2,700 farmers in India and even the borders like Nepal. Funded fellowships for students worth rupees 2 crores and added infrastructure for the university worth rupees 3 crores. He has received awards from Union Agriculture Minister Shri Radha Mohan Singh Ji and from national to international agencies like ICAR, British Crop Protection Council. He has been extended technologies to SAARC nations and collaborating with NIAES of Japan, FAO of Rome, IRRI, Philippines, and Cornell University of US, and popularizing the cultivation of national flower lotus in rice field as an intercrop. It's our privilege to have you, sir, and may I request you to kindly address the event, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected Mohan Reddy ji, Shaji Jan ji, and Chief Vigilance Officer Chandrasekhar ji, directors, heads of various units, and esteemed scientists and officials of NLC. I first thank you all for giving me this opportunity to stand before you and to address a very good gathering over the net. And I was a bit worried. The introduction of myself with the CV was quite long. And had it been Annamala University, I would have stood up right at the beginning and interrupted because such a long introduction is not needed. And I was just thinking about, because just like NLC, Annamala University is also a large public undertaking in the state of Tamil Nadu. And whenever we talk about a large scale public sector undertaking, problems will be aplenty. So I never had time to think about what I am going to talk next minute. So I never had time to think about what I was going to talk here. But when I was traveling from Chidambaram to Neyveli, it came to my mind, why should I be invited here for Vigilance Week, Vigilance Awareness Week? And then I Googled it up and saw that it was Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's birthday on 31st October. And in 1999, the celebration of Vigilance Awareness Week was started. And it's a good thing that we talk about vigilance, and I think, in my opinion, very rightly, the government has coined the theme for this year, Corruption-Free India for a Developed Nation. What comes to my mind is more the second part rather than the first part. Corruption-free India, it's always there, for a developed nation. And when it comes to the question of vigilance, what comes to all our mind is bribe, corruption, etc. And corruption or bribe, what we have taken the pledge, I have taken the pledge in Tamil today morning, and many other people have taken the pledge in other languages as well. The pledge says, I will never give bribe or I will not accept bribe. That's good. Because there is an English quote that says, power does not corrupt people. Power does not corrupt people, but people corrupt power. But people corrupt power, which in my mind is exactly correct. Power does not corrupt people. It's only the people who corrupt the power. And it's not only bribe. If you look at vigilance, we need to be vigilant. The exact terminology for vigilance is everybody should have a conscience. And I think most of you may follow me if I go to my vernacular language, my beloved language, Tamil. வீடெங்கும் திண்ணை கட்டி வெறும் பேச்சு வெள்ளை வேட்டி. வீடெங்கும் திண்ணை கட்டி வெறும் பேச்சு வெள்ளை வேட்டி. சோம்பலில் மனிதன் வாழ்ந்தால் சுதந்திரம் என்ன செய்யும்? சோம்பலில் மனிதன் வாழ்ந்தால் சுதந்திரம் என்ன செய்யும்? So people cannot be lazy and talk about politics and the country, what the country is doing, and that is what the American president said. Ask not what the country has done to you, ask what you have done to the country. And that is what our Kavinyar says. வீடெங்கும் திண்ணை கட்டி வெறும் பேச்சு வெள்ளை வேட்டி. சோம்பலில் மனிதன் வாழ்ந்தால் சுதந்திரம் என்ன செய்யும்? உரிமையோ உரிமை என்று ஊரங்கும் மேடை போட்டால் கடமையோ கடமை என்று காரியம் செய்தால் என்ன? உரிமையோ உரிமை என்று ஊரங்கும் திண்ணை மேடை போட்டால் கடமையோ கடமை என்று காரியம் செய்தால் என்ன? One should not ask for his right. He should also look for his duty to be discharged at the right time, at the right moment. And last two words, the couplet in that lyric by the poet Kavinyar Kannadasan says, விதி என்று ஏதும் இல்லை, வேதங்கள் வாழ்க்கை இல்லை, உடலுண்டு உள்ளம் உண்டு முன்னேறு மேலே மேலே. விதி என்று ஏதும் இல்லை, வேதங்கள் வாழ்க்கை இல்லை, உடலுண்டு உள்ளம் உண்டு முன்னேறு மேலே மேலே. See, one should strive hard to contribute to the society. And here, of course, it's not the question or a debate about destiny or so, because the destiny, I will quote Ramayana for debating the destiny. Once Dasaratha sends Rama to forest. Dasarathan ராமனை காட்டிற்கு அனுப்ப பணிக்கின்றான். கைகேயினுடைய வேண்டுதலினால், பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் கைகேயி. அண்ட் பரதா வாஸ் ஆங்க்ரி. பரதனுக்கு கோபம் வருது. லக்ஷ்மண் வாஸ் ஆங்க்ரி. லக்ஷ்மணுக்கு கோபம் வருது. அண்ட் Rama was trying to convince Lakshman. Raman says, நதியின் பிழை என்று நரம்புணலின்மை விதியின் பிழை காண்டி. நதியின் பிழை என்று நரம்புணலின்மை விதியின் பிழை. நதி வெள்ளம் காய்ந்து விட்டால் நதி செய்த குற்றமில்லை, விதி செய்த குற்றமன்றி வேறு யாதம்மா. But Lakshma asks in return, I will change the destiny with my bow power. விதிக்கு விதியாகும் என் வில் தொழில் காண்டி அப்படிங்க. விதிக்கு விதியாகும் என் வில் தொழில் காண்டி. But now the scene changes in Ramayana. Both Rama, Lakshmana and Sita goes to forest, and that deer comes. Marisan comes as the deer. Marisan மானாக வருகின்றான். ராமனுக்கு தெரியாதா? மான் மாயமான் என்று ராமனுக்கு தெரியாதா? முக்காலமும் உணர்ந்த ஞானி. ராமனுக்கு தெரியும் அது மாயமான்னு. சரி, ராமனுக்கு தான் தெரியுமே, விட்டுடலாமே. ராமன் உண்மைன்னு சொல்கிறான். இல்லாதன இல்லை இளங்குமராங்கிறான். லக்ஷ்மண் அப்படி ஒரு மானே இல்லைன்னு சொல்லும்போது இல்லாதன இல்லை இல்லை இளங்குமரா. சரி, ராமன் தான் சொல்கிறான். என்னைக்காவது சீதா ஏதாவது கேட்டிருப்பாளா ராமன்ட்ட? வெதர் சீதா ஹேஸ் ஆஸ்க்ட் எனிதிங் டு ராமா எனி டே? நோ. பட் நவ் ஷீ இஸ் ஆஸ்கிங், ஐ வாண்ட் தட் டியர். இன்றைக்கி அந்த மான் தான் வேணுங்கிறா. சரி, மான் தானே வேணும், நான் போய் பிடிச்சி தர்றேங்கிறான் லக்ஷ்மண். இவ இல்லை, நீ போகக்கூடாது, ராமன் தான் போய் பிடிக்கணுங்கிறா. முக்காலமும் உணர்ந்த ஞானி ராமன் மான் பின்னால் ஓடணுங்கிறான். என்றைக்கும் எதுவும் கேட்காத அண்ணி சீதா இந்த மானை பிடிச்சி கொடுன்றா. மானுக்கு பின்னால் ராமன் போகிறான். கொஞ்ச தூரம் போன உடனே லக்ஷ்மணா சீதா அப்படின்னு குரல் கேட்குது, ராமனுடைய குரல் கேட்குது. லக்ஷ்மணுக்கு தெரியுது இது ராமனுடைய குரல் இல்லைன்னு, சீதாக்கு தெரியல. அழுறா புலம்புறா, போய் அண்ணனை பாரு அப்படின்னு. அண்ணன் சொல்லியிருக்கிறான் இந்த இடத்த விட்டு அகலக்கூடாதுன்னு. என்ன செய்கிறது? அப்போ சொல்கிறான் லக்ஷ்மண், விதி. எதுவுமே கேட்காத அன்னை சீதை அது மட்டும் கேட்டதோடு நிற்கலை. இதுவரையிலும் தாய் மாதிரி பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருந்த அன்னைக்கு கொடுஞ்சொல் பேசிடுறா. நின்ற நிலை என்று நிலையற்றன்றுங்கிறா. நின்ற நிலை இது நிலையற்றன்று. நீ நிற்கிறத பார்த்தா நல்ல எண்ணத்தோடு நிற்கலை. அண்ணன் செத்து போயிடுவான், என்னையை கூட்டு போயிடலான்னு நிற்கிற. ஒன்றும் புரியல லக்ஷ்மண். விதி. அங்கே விதிக்கு விதியாகும் என் வில் தொழில் காண்டின்றவன் இங்கே விதி இது. அதைத்தான் அவர் கண்ணதாசன் எழுதுகிறாரு. காரணம் யாதென கணிதம் ஒன்று இல்லையால், காரணம் யாது என கணிதம் ஒன்று இல்லையால், கடவுளின் விதி என கழறுவர் எல்லையால், விதியை நீ வெல்வதும் உண்டுகான், வெல்வது உன் விதி என வேதன் விதித்தலால். காரணம் யாதென கணிதம் ஒன்று இல்லை. There is no calculation that can predict destiny. So people say it is destiny, it is nothing. இதைத்தான் வள்ளுவர் சொன்னார். அவ்விய நெஞ்சத்தான் ஆக்கமும் செவ்வியான் கேடும் சற்றே நினைக்கப்படும். அவ்விய நெஞ்சத்தான் ஆக்கமும் செவ்வியான் கேடும் சற்றே நினைக்கப்படும். அவ்விய நெஞ்சத்தான், he is noble hearted but he is suffering. Somebody is evil minded, he is prospering. It's destiny. What Valluvar says is this is destiny. அவ்விய நெஞ்சத்தான் ஆக்கமும் செவ்வியான் கேடும் சற்றே நினைக்கப்படும். அதைத்தான் கண்ணதாசன் சொல்கிறாரு. காரணம் யாதென கணிதம் ஒன்று இல்லையால், கடவுளின் விதி என கழறுவர் எல்லையால், விதியை நீ வெல்வதும் உண்டுகான், வெல்வது உன் விதி என வேதன் விதித்தலால். If you are destined to win destiny, you will win destiny. So that is about destiny. And people, and Kannadasan again asks, விதி என்று ஏதும் இல்லை, வேதங்கள் வாழ்க்கை இல்லை, உடலுண்டு உள்ளம் உண்டு, முன்னேறு மேலே மேலே. Don't be afraid of destiny. You have your mind, you have your body, you have your soul. Go ahead, work ahead, contribute, and you will prosper. So everybody should prosper. And once you do something, I said power does not corrupt people, it is only the people who corrupt power. Right at the beginning of when I started talking. And when you come to power, பதவி வரும்போது பணிவு வர வேண்டும், பணிவு வரும்போது துணிவு வர வேண்டும். அதையும் திரும்ப வள்ளுவர் சொல்றாரு. செய்தக்க அல்ல செயக்கெடும், செய்தக்க செய்யாம யானும் கெடும். செய்தக்க அல்ல செயக்கெடும், செய்தக்க அல்ல செயக்கெடும், செய்தக்க செய்யாம யானும் கெடும். You need to do what you are expected to do, and if you don't do what you are expected to do, that is also ill-fated. You need to discharge. You cannot restrain. So I am corrupt free, I won't do this, I won't do that. Don't be afraid of charges. You need to be pushing, you need to be dynamic, but at the same time, you need not do anything that is not wanted, expected from you. பதவி வரும்போது பணிவு வர வேண்டும், பணிவு வரும்போது துணிவு வர வேண்டும். தோழா, வாழை மலர் போல பூமி முகம் பார்க்கும் கோழை குணம் மாற்று தோழா. டோன்ட் பி அஃப்ரைட். வாழை மலர் போல பூமி முகம் பார்க்கும் கோழை குணம் மாற்று தோழா. நாளை முடிவு வரும், இன்று வந்தாலும் கொள்கை நிறைவேற்று தோழா. So you must be dare enough to do right things without afraid of anything, and that is also making yourself vigilant. What do you mean by vigilant? You need to be vigilant in making yourself straightforward. Not only remaining straightforward without doing anything will not serve the purpose. You need to contribute, you need to discharge your duties, and that is what is called as vigilant. And there is a Zen story. Once a priest was very good in martial arts. He was training his students in martial arts. One student was very excelling in learning the martial art. He has learnt everything. He just wanted to outbeat the teacher and win over the teacher. Every day he used to come in front of the priest's house and challenge him to come for a war. ஒரு நாளும் முன்ன வந்து என்னோட சண்டைக்கு வா என்னோட போட்டிக்கு வான்னு கூப்பிட்டுக்கிட்டே இருந்தான். இவர் போகிறதே இல்லை. And all the students of the priest, teacher, was just waiting what the priest is going to do. One day this guy came and then he was challenging him and asking him to come for a bout. But he refused. He was standing silent. And the student was abusing like anything. But the teacher, the priest, was keeping silence. In spite of himself being a priest and teacher in martial arts, he never ventured for anything. Finally, the guy got tired and returned, went off. Then all the other students asked, "Sir, why are you standing like this? You should have challenged him. It's not that he is going to win over you." But then this priest asked, "See, somebody is bringing something to your house. They are offering you, but you didn't accept it. You are not accepting it. Then to whom does it belong? If somebody is giving a big bouquet, you gave me a bouquet, I accepted it. If I am not accepting the bouquet, to whom the bouquet belongs? The bouquet belonged to the person who gave it. So the same way, I didn't accept what all he said. So all those words belong to him, not to me." So this holds good for bribe also. If you don't accept a bribe, the bribe belongs to the person who has extended it. He has given it. So that is the Zen story, and that is what vigilance awareness insists on. Three things. One is integrity. We must remain integrated. We should not be tempted. Then punitive. Once somebody is doing something, when people are in power, these people in power have to exercise some sort of control and restrict things from intruding in. Then third one is surveillance. Integrity, transparency, and surveillance together contribute to vigilance. And when it comes to the question of developed nation, I always used to say, way back, I think probably I told the same thing in the gathering of NLC also about a month back. Once I was in US as a Rotary ambassador, and that was in the year 1997. 50 years after Indian independence, now we have completed 75 years after Indian independence. And in US, one lady asked me, "What is that you have achieved in India after 50 years of Indian independence?" I took about a minute and then said, US has a land area of 900 million hectares. India has a land area of 328 million hectares. Our land area is only 1/3 of the American land area. But in 1997, the American population was 300 million and Indian population was 900 million. I told, with 1/3 of your land area, I am producing enough food for 3 times a bigger population. Don't you think that this is an achievement? So even today, food production is a thing that keeps the Indian economy upfront. Even when economic giants like Singapore was reeling under economic crisis, India was not reeling under economic crisis because India is sound in food production and it is self-sufficient. And that is the reason why the country is progressing well. And now the development economies divide the entire evolutionary process of the world into 3 different eras. The first era being era of agriculture, the second era being era of industries, and the third era now the one is the third, and the third era is era of knowledge and era of informations. And in this era of informations, just like the way our Honorable Prime Minister predicts the country, just like the way the Chief Minister of the state predicts the state to be in forefront of the knowledge dissemination, recalling back the glory of Nalanda, Takshashila, and Kanchi. the objective of the universities, the service of the universities become very vital and important, and that way Annamalai University is one unitary residential university, one of the 3 universities in India, the only one in South India, started as the 15th university in India and 2nd university in Tamil Nadu state, started for the cause of Tamil development, now serving with 10 faculties, 55 departments, 20,000 students on campus, 1 lakh students with affiliated colleges, another 1 lakh students through distance education mode, with nearly about more than 30% of underprivileged students and equal proportion of girls and boys, serving all the rule dictums of central government and state government, that is gross enrollment ratio, increase in gross enrollment ratio, and equity and access in education, and excellence and quality in education. We serve the underprivileged rural environment of the state and the country as a model university, and we will be happy to collaborate with national public sector undertakings like NLC in taking up the process and functions of disseminating knowledge further and further. And lastly, I would like to say, you have been taking up different initiatives like bringing up the mobile holder, mouse pads and all, which says something about vigilance and anti-corruption. And I would like to say, always our development, always our process of keeping up ourselves in the social life remain linked to the ethical practices we follow. Say for example, I would recall a quote by the government of Tamil Nadu here, Lanjam Tavir, Nenjam Nimir. So if this quote, vigilance quote, just like the way, say for example, I'm a specialist and expert in biodiversity conservation. And what has been talked like biodiversity conservation nowadays has already been practiced from very old days, from ancient literature, the way Sthala Vriksham, Oraru Koyilukum Oraru Maram. Why did they say about that Sthala Vriksha? Because a person will not touch that tree and cut the tree for any other purpose. And you look at the deities we worship, every deity will have a vehicle. Say for example, if you go to China, they will eat anything. But in India, we don't. The reason is, you take for example, our Rishab or Komata, they are sancted, they are sanctiful. So we don't touch it. And you take for example anything, even a cock, today is Kanda Shashti. Valli Thirukkalyanam, Deivana Thirukkalyanam inniki. முருகனுடைய வாகனம் கொடி சேவலை தொடமாட்டோம், மாடு தொடமாட்டோம், மயில் தொடமாட்டோம். All of them are linked to the God which we worship. And ஆடு ஏதாவது ஒரு கடவுளுக்கு வாகனமா? இல்லை. கோழி ஏதாவது ஒரு கடவுளுக்கு வாகனமா? இல்லை. So the way biodiversity conservation was done was linked to the ethical principles, the worship that we undertake. So will that be a good suggestion that you print this Lenjam Tavir, Nenjam Nimir and all these vigilance quotes in any of the portraits or pictures of gods, so that we keep in the every day we take up worship and come to, say for example, myself, I do prayers before I go to the office. So when I look at the picture and when I do some worship, the conscience touches me, maybe Allah, maybe Jesus, maybe any other Hindu god. Then you print this quote below the portraits or pictures, so that they will keep that in their place of worship and come to the office. That will be a good thing. And last one I will combine, because whomsoever is in a profession, they will always simulate things to their profession. Myself being an agriculture guy, I will say there is a one lyric or quote. Varapuyera neer uyeram, neer uyera nel uyeram, varapuyera neer uyeram, neer uyera nel uyeram, nel uyera kudi uyeram, kudi uyera kon uyervar. This is agricultural economics in simple. Varappu is bund. As the bund stands tall, water stands tall. And as water stands tall, the crop will stand tall. And as the crop stand tall, the people will stand tall. And as the people stand tall, the country, the government will stand tall. And in the bund, the holes, the crevices, these are the corrupt practices. And if the bund develops crevices, holes, then the water will leak out and the crop will not stand tall. And if the crop is not going to stand tall, the government will not stand tall. And that is where the Vigilance Awareness Week comes into picture. And we need to cement the bund foolproof against all crevices and holes. And I congratulate NLC in taking up this initiative. And this is a good beginning that we make a self-examination of each and every one and go ahead prospering, contributing towards the prosperity of the country. Wish you all good luck and success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. All the stories told by you, in fact, every word of yours was very illuminating and enlightening for all of us. Thank you for reiterating the essence of integrity. Now, as a token of our love and affection, may I request our Director Par, Sri Shaji John sir, to present a memento to our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor R.M. Kadiresan.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Shri A. Iranian, sir, CGM Vigilance, to kindly share the formal vote of thanks, please.
Very good afternoon, all. I am privileged to offer vote of thanks for this wonderful function. The Chettinad and Karaikudi has given two philanthropists, scholars and eminent personalities to the nation. One such scholar is our Vice Chancellor, Sri R.M. Kadiresan sir. Kindly accept our gratitude for your gracious participation in this function. We thank our Director Power and Director Planning and Projects for accepting our request and for the august presence which made this function exemplary. Our CEO is the pillar of strength for all our activities. Thank you very much, sir, for guiding us to achieve excellence. I thank all the executive directors for the active participation in this function. I thank the CGMs and GMs, particularly CGM Computer Services, CGM Land, and GM Computer Mine 1 for the new initiatives and for the inauguration of the computer applications. The support and coordination extended by LNDC, PRO, Transport and TA team is commendable for making this function a successful one. Special thanks to our Vigilance Department for the hard work rendered so far. Last but not the least, with a deep sense of appreciation, I thank all the volunteers and staff who worked both on screen and behind the scene to make this event fruitful and successful one. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Post today's inaugural function, the dignitaries on the dais will be proceeding for the flagging of the Chariot Initiative and Signature Wall campaign at Main Bazaar. We are hosting a small video towards the Chariot Initiative, sir. Thank I request all to kindly rise for the
May-
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
The program is hereby adjourned. May I request the dignitaries to join the flagging off of the bus outside the LNDC gate, please?